Billy, what's your overall assessment after that?
Well, I think very frustrated. I don't think there's any doubt that we've got to be frustrated with the chances created. I would say to you that I would be more of a worried manager if we weren't creating chances. First 45 minutes we had 2 1-on-1s, should have hit the target. We scored a wonderful goal from Lansbury. And then the second half, the one big question I've got is with regards to Henderson's goal that was disallowed. It looked to me as if the referee had given the goal with his arm signal and then changed his mind. I don't know why he changed his mind.
Do you have any complaints with the officials today?
Just the goal, the Henderson goal, I think, it looked as if he'd given the goal first of all. And the second looked as if there was that signal. I've not had a chance to speak to the referee why he changed it, but the second half we had so many chances. I think it was 20 chances or something we had overall. Got to give credit to the opposition. They worked hard. There's no doubt they worked hard and done what they've done, but the game should have been over. Lansbury
is a key player for you, isn't he? I think he's suspended now with that yellow card. But how big a player is he for you, and how much of a loss is he going to be?
Well, he's an important player. I think what he's looking this season is a very fit player. Looks very trim and in very good condition. He's worked hard over the summer. He's now getting his rewards for that work he's put in, and I think he looks a player that's really on top of his game. A wonderful goal again. Probably should have scored before that when he was a one-on-one with the keeper. Didn't hit the target, but he's a fantastic character.
You mentioned the frustration at conceding late on. Was it something wrong in particular that your players did? Did they switch off? Yeah,
chances, I think. I think chances. The second goal was crucial. I think if we got that second goal, then we would have went from strength to strength. They've then broke up the park and sneaked that goal in at the near post. But I think football can be a cruel game. We know that. We know it can be a cruel game sometimes. And I said to the players that I'd be more disappointed if we hadn't or weren't creating chances. And that's where the disappointment comes in. The fact that we're creating chances, should be hitting the target, should be putting things away. But I must say I'm very confident over the course of the next number of weeks and months that these strikers will get the goals required to do what we need to do.
You've played 12 games, so you've played half of the teams now in the Championship. How do you think you're doing?
Well, I think we've got to be very pleased in the top 4. I think we've got to be very pleased with the points return. I think from that point, there's no doubt that we've came a long way, and we're in a very strong position. And what we don't do is disrespect any team in this league. Every team is difficult, irrespective of league position or club size or badge. And we know that every game will be very tough. But the lesson today, quite simply, is be clinical. Put your chances away, and you won't need to worry about that disallowed goal that maybe should have stood, or the chance that they got in the 91st minute that clearly makes it a very frustrating day.
Congratulations on your new contract. You must be very pleased with that.
Yeah, very pleased with the chairman's, obviously, his thoughts and his respect and loyalty for. I don't think for what's just been going on in the football pitch. I think you can see off the pitch what we're doing in the different departments, the way the staff are working, the spirit in the camp with the players, just the way the club's generally moving forward. I think he's very pleased in the direction of what's going on, and we thank him very much for that. We're delighted to be here. We're delighted to look forward to that work, and it'll be a great challenge.
Thanks, Billy.
Cheers.
What was the understanding between putting Jamal Abdul in today? Because he looked quite good early on and in the second half too.
Well, we do what we do. We've got players here, Mackie, Lansbury, Abdul, Patterson. We've got players that are still needing to be, worked on and get to know the culture and get to know the teammates, and their fitness has got to be better. So we know what we've got to do. We've got good players here, and we'll continue to play these good players when appropriate.
You've spoken about your new contract, Billy, but what does it mean to you as a manager to have your chairman show a bit of faith in you and give you an extended deal?
Obviously delighted, Paul. I'm delighted that he's shown great faith and loyalty. We've got a great relationship. There's no doubt that we're moving the club forward in the right direction. I'm sure that the fans that came here today, and the turnout from the fans tells you that they're very pleased with what's going on. They'll be very frustrated, of course, with the amount of chances that we had and never took. But I think all in all, the people at the club know what's going on, not only on the pitch of what you see, but certainly the rest of the Monday to Friday stuff and the changes that we're making and the direction that we're going in. I think the chairman's very pleased with what's happening.
How pleased were you with Andy Reid to get that international call-up?
Yeah, very good. I thought excellent. Delighted for him. Delighted for Yara also coming back from international duty. It's nice to these guys to go and represent their country and come back, and it's always a big ask after the international games with regards to coming off of that midweek thing and then playing in the team. But pleased for both of them, must admit, very pleased.
You had we mentioned Lansbury getting suspended. We had 2 players suspended today. Is that something you've got to look at? Maybe. No,
not at all. I think that we've got to ask for players to compete. We've got to keep doing what we're doing. Some of the bookings that we're picking up, you've got to say sometimes can be a little bit better. I thought Coxey's booking was unnecessary when he's kicked the ball away. But I'm not sure about Darlow's booking, for example. I thought that was a bit soft. But all in all, we've just got to accept that's what happens. The referee's under a lot of pressure. They've got to do what they do, and we've just got to accept that some bookings will be yellows and deserved, and others will just have to accept that that's football, and that's what it is.
Billy, some pre-match comments on a local newspaper website. Did you have an opinion on them at all? Did you know about them at all?
What's that?
There was a disparaging article about Bournemouth in the on a local newspaper website. If you haven't seen it, then
from who?
I think it was written by a supporter.
Don't know anything about it.
No, fair enough, thank you.
It certainly never came from any of us, because one thing we never do, irrespective of what people may think or what people may say, the one thing we will never do is disrespect any team that has earned the right to play in the Championship. And every single team in the Championship deserves to be in the Championship, and they will be given the greatest of respect from every single person at this football club. What other people's opinion is, I can't control. It's a free world. You all know it's a free world. You've all got a very good opinion. So whatever they do, there's nothing we can do about it.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you, Billy.